So, for that, Pierce is actually doing rather decently with catching up with everyone now. Am I actually able to, I keep on doing that, give it enough experience candy so that I can catch up? I'm going to give it 7 medium experience candies. Oh, it's level 66. Well, now it's at the best level it can be.
Well, congrats, Pierce. Now you are pretty much caught up with the team. And that now I gotta focus on these two. But because I finally got the Dragoni Knight, I am now going to change its held item. Even though Leftovers is great for Dragonite, but because I love my Mega Stones, I'm going to give it the Mega Stone. Giving it the Dragoni Knight. So now the only two that can't Mega Evolve in my team are Gren and... I'm trying to think of his name. Spike.
It's Foggy. I don't think I've ever seen Fog in this game until now. And usually what Fog does is makes it so that your Pokemon's accuracy would likely miss. But this time accuracy wouldn't really have all that happen. Sorry to say that, but even though Pierce has already caught up with everyone, Pierce is actually the best mon to have for Mega Evolution, because otherwise Mega would do a fine job, but Pierce being lower leveled, it would feel like it's better to do it that way. Just getting the Mega Shards, Roselli Berry. Alright, time to approach it from behind. Well, surprisingly it didn't. This is gonna be hard. I said that for Dragonite, and that was right. Here's our likely soon-to-be Mega Evolved target, Tyranitar, the Armor Pokemon. You did your research, huh? As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight, but my Scrafty could do well against the Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. And in any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. The funniest thing is, Spike might finally get some credit here, because Brick Break is quad effective against it. So it might be a long fight, but because of quad effectiveness, we might be able to do it. And like I said, Pierce is getting the credit here because of Mega Evolution. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. This is gonna be hard. Mega Tyranitar in the flesh. Let's see how insanely hard it gets. get pierced by. Whoa! My talons. Let's see how insane its attacks get. Whoa! Yikes! That's like Boulder Gust move. It's mad. Ow. Well, Spike is no longer able. That was crazy. Whoops. Man, I can't really say anything, but this is quite the fight.
Can't say anything, but it is quite the fight.
What grief! How the heck? I'm gonna revive you just so that you get the experience. I'm gonna go back to you. Return. Roll! It's getting close. Good bite. So much for it being a long fight, but still. Goodness, I couldn't say anything there. I was in major focus mode. The Tyrannotite. Nope, Tyrannotaurite. If only it was called a Tyrannotite. That would have been great. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumios, and all this rogue Mega Evolution. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. Time for the Mega Stormy. But that's after I catch the Tynamo. Ugh. Oh my word. So thanks to Naveen, I got all of my Pokemon in my team healed. I could actually just ignore these requests until after. And I'm just gonna do the 10th zone. And then go right to it. Just gotta look for the Tynamo. Let alone finally battle against the Alpha. Alright. It's level 53 originally. Yes, you can actually catch these guys. Caught it. I'm gonna catch the Alpha version too. There we go. Battle against it. I'm still gonna normalize the volume there, but that was very easy now. So yeah, that dumb thing about Dynamo being like in the day, I don't like that, honestly. I wish that wasn't in the day and more like it's in the night. Unless I had to go past this. I don't think so. I think it is just in the night. Man, I wish that theme was just endless on the loop, because I like that theme more than any other. Now I finally get the TM for Night Slash. And yet, these two already know it. Gren and Pierce learned it because this one, I think, was able to learn it. I don't think anyone else can. I'll be shocked if anyone else can. Night Slash, yeah, just those two. So yeah, I guess the Dynamo are only in the night, or only nighttime mons. Which, to me, makes no sense. I'm gonna do this request. I said I was gonna do this last, but I'm gonna actually do it now to see what's up. Err. Who dug this big hole right in the middle of our garden? Hey, I know you. You're part of that Team MZ. Listen, Mr. Corbo really doesn't like his garden being messed up. So if you don't want to take the blame, you'd better go find out who did this. The culprit must have dug in other places too. Follow the trail of holes to find them. Who messed up the garden? How are we able to find the culprit? Like this is the only hole I saw. I guess I gotta, yeah, there they are. We'll see who made them. Oh, I thought it led over here. It's over here? Yes. Yes, I'm running. I'm running after this task. Yeah, I'm sort of glad I'm doing this quest now. I already lost it, didn't I? Well. Then was it... Then am I backtracking if I go over here? Nope, because the hole just stops over here. Oh, dug these holes seems to be hiding inside. Yes. It was Drober. I was right. But drill. Not putting Grennan in this. I'm actually gonna have Pierce be. Wow. What a miss. But real. Hey, Team MZ Grunt. You'd better have found the one who made those holes. It was this Pokemon. A Pokemon, eh? Well, it's still gonna answer for its crimes against our garden. I'm taking it to the office. And you're coming too, Team MZ Grunt. But drill. Doesn't matter if you're a Pokemon or a person. If you cause trouble, you gotta make things right. Go on then. You better make this garden look good as new. But drill! Hey, not bad. Looks even better than before. You've got gusto, I'll give you that. I'm gonna let you join the Rust Syndicate as one of my underlings. That should keep you out of trouble. But first, we need you to teach you Steel or Poison type move. Due to have a Rust Syndicate member without our trademark, let's go find you a TM with Poison Jab. This isn't another negotiation. You gotta learn that move, see? Dang, if Drillbart actually can learn Poison Jab, that's pretty interesting. But it should just learn a Steel type move. Because I don't think Drillbart can learn Poison Jab. Weakness policy, which is actually a really good item, and Adamant Mints, which you already know what those do. Changes the nature of the Pokemon. So the weakness policy is actually a pretty darn good item. The policy boosts the holder's attack and special attack stats for a while if the holder is hit with a move it's weak to. Only if it survives after that hit. It's a really good item. Like I said, for the characters that I actually like the most of the three in Team MZ, yes, AZ I guess counts, but excluding him, I like the one I always forget the name of, Lida, because sometimes I would want to call her Layla instead, but I would know that wouldn't be right. The colorful screws over here and here. So time to go platforming. There. The Bellsprouts are always so funny. Yay! There's one. And then the other one is very high up, like all the way up to the top. All the way up to the top. Right here. How many colorful screws do I have? I'm thinking 8, but let's check. I'll never get used to X being the menu button. I'm sorry for it. 16, double of what I thought I had. I wish minus was a map button, and I wish X was the camera button. Is that weird for me to say? So, you're looking for Starmie, but you don't know where it is yet. Alpha Panpour? Really? How the heck did you notice me? I keep on sneezing. Whoops, that's a Premier Ball. That's not gonna work. Oh wow, I stand corrected. This will actually help me catch that Scraggy. I'm pretty sure I already caught it. Yeah. Good fight. I'll just catch you anyway. Oh. Oh, hi. Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's Eclipse, ain't it? And the other one. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on then, follow me. I don't remember who this guy was. Felipe? For goodness sake! What imbecile let two civilians waltz in here while I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Felipe, hi. What are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. There it is. I thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue mega evolution, and we're here to calm it down. I see. So you're trying to keep Lumio safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. So then what are we supposed to do? Rematch time. It's simple. If Eclipse defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Yes! We finally get to rematch this guy! Pierce versus his Mega Skarmory! This is gonna be epic. I'm ready for this! Yet again, he has 4 Pokemon. Oh. That's one down. Caesar.
I tried. Wow. Color me surprised.
Still going with this. Aggron, never mind, I'm not. I'm going with Spike then. Because Spike has this going for him. Oh! Whoa! A double knockout! Okay, that was interesting. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. Let me show you the true beauty of my Pierce. This is gonna be a battle of talons. Which talon is biggest? You have no idea what to do. Good fight. Man. That proves that Pierce's talons are biggest. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? That was actually pretty funny how it was a double knockout. I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MC. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Felipe. You're older than Corbo, and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbo. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbo started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbo and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Quite an admirable story. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumiose. Now, please make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with, after all. Let alone, she will be able to get the Starmite. I'm hoping it's gonna be called that, not the Starmite, or the Starminite. If I use the stone Felipe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Well, it was a gift. Right. Yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner, then we've got to go claim that rogue Mega Starmie. Calm, sorry. You won't show the animation for it. Makes sense. Is there any colorful screws around here? That's an Alpha Arbok, isn't it? No, it's a Dratini, and I thought it was a shiny, so I won't bother with that. So there's the Starmie over there. But I also want to go and get that colorful screw. And then over here, you can see it. I won't be able to get it that easily. Oh! Now I am. Let's see what the rest of the items were. Thunderstone, rare candy. That night I'm going to explore Wild Zone 10, because stupidly enough that's where the Dynamo would be. I think I'll be able to do this. There we go. This just makes it a little bit easier. I'm still gonna get Pierce up. For the Mega Evolved Mon, Mega Wing finally gets the credit for it. He's finally gonna have his debut Mega Evolution. Oh wait, oh boy. Well, he managed, somehow. Sorry for sneezing so much. Like I said, it's better than coughing a bunch. Here it is, Super Starman itself. Or Superstar Girl, mainly. Or Star Gal, if anything. Superstar Gal and Superstar Man. Whichever one of the two, I'm gonna say Superstar Man anyways. Because, you'll see, it made me think of Superstar Man. It made me think of Starman with a star on its back. I didn't mean to say that. That was the first time I've ever said I need to prepare. Curse you, game. Before Starmie's Rogue Mega Evolution sets in, want me to heal your Pokemon? Sure, if it's not too much trouble. Make sure you and Mega stay safe, okay? Many people hate this Megamon, but let me tell you, I don't dislike this one. Time for the justice of Super Starman. I don't actually hate this one. I saw it before, and I gotta say, it's quite heroic. It looks like a new superhero. I'm here, Super Starman. Bring it on. Ren, let's do this. Now, am I right or wrong in thinking that Starmie was already Water Psychic type? Because if I'm wrong, then that means that Mega Starmie is also Water... not also, is Water Psychic type. Just waiting until it gets dazed. Whoa, that must have been double edge. Oh, I'm gonna use just these moves until it gets dazed. One more. Here we go. Debut Megamon. It's so funny how it runs too. I'm pretty much gonna have two Megamons here. One being Mega and the other being, let's say one being Mega Wing and the other being Mega. That's why I'm gonna just willingly go all out. It's mad. Now let's see what. Oh. This is just making me think of King K. Rool now, where he just runs in a perfect circle. I can keep up just fine. Pierce's turn. Actually, let's do Spike. Now Mega has a turn. Now it's just gonna do that attack over and over again. Ow! Ow! Oh my word! Well, no, does it gonna be hard? Oh, it's done. Like I said, I don't dislike this Mega at all. I actually think the Mega is rather unique. I might be the only one that doesn't dislike this one. Starmie Knight. You know what? I said I was hoping it was gonna be Starmite, but honestly, with how it's spelled, I actually don't dislike it anymore. Good work, Eclipse. That's another rogue Pokemon successfully, whatever it said, successfully calmed or something. These battles really take it out of you, huh? That one actually was the hardest of the three. No joke. Because the other one, the Stone Edge one, would, meaning Tyranitar, he would say that's the hardest. But I was able to focus very well on that. And then the Dragonite one with a Hyper Beam was perfect for its toughness. So that's why I would say that the Starmie was actually hard. Because I didn't expect it to go all out on its double edges. I know we gotta help these Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with the super fierce attacks. And all that running around dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumineo's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Good grief, man. Nah, it couldn't be. That'd be wild. Looks like we've taken care of all the rogue Pokemon that Vinny reported. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now? That was Townie? I'm guessing she wants us back at Hotel Z to debrief. And to see what's gonna happen. Who will be the next challenger as well? Because that is up to curiosity.